What is up, you freaking amazing people? It's me. I have a kink in my neck, so don't be surprised if I am in pain while watching Mr. Underkid's Transformers Band-Aid commercial. If you see my freaking recommendeds, you know I've been watching some amazing stuff. Let's do this, y'all. What?
What's wrong, Timothy? I got a boo-boo.
Booper. I actually have a Band-Aid on right now, actually.
Well then,
I cut my finger on some glass.
Looks like you need Transformers Band-Aids. Transformers Band-Aids will give you health and nutrition.
Why you even have that, I do not know.
Simply take off the tabs.
Those aren't tags, those are just... Make sure the Band-Aid doesn't stick to itself.
And then apply as shown.
Did he purposely cut himself to do this?
And then you got your Band-Aid.
Now throw eggs at it.
Break your arm? Don't worry, a Band-Aid will fix it.
Just slap it on.
Yay, now my arm is fully functional.
Flail.
Are you deaf? Band-Aid.
What?
Oh, yay, I can hear.
What?
Oh, birds sound like moths. If your headphones turned into a pillow, use a Band-Aid and they'll be back to normal. Whoa, I can hear music now. Do I get my money?
That should be
Is your tiny
top
green
10 anime
teddy bear turned
intros.
into a cyborg? Use a Band-Aid.
I hate it. Don't you just hate it when that happens?
I love you.
Shoot. Oh, shizzle.
Goodbye, Transformers Band-Aids now. Look! And they have childhood on the cover. Oh! Suddenly, a pig.
Suddenly, pineapples. Alright, so that's beautiful. Bonus! We got a bonus!
Japan is deceived by the island filled
Also,
with people.
parental discretion.
In the year negative Jesus, Japan might have been here. In the year negative 40,000, it was not up here, and you could walk to it, and some people walked to it.
Here's just
Then it got warmer, so the sea melted, it became an island. Now there's lots of weapons because it's warmer. So now there's people on the island, they're basically sort of hanging, eating nuts, and using the latest technology, like stones and shit guns. Ding dong is the world, and they have technology from the year negative future, like really good tree, crazy metal farms. Now you can make a lot of cheese really quickly. That means if you own guns, you own a lot of food, something everybody needs to service fun. So that makes you Japan. Rice farming and rice kingdoms spread across the trees, all the way to here. The most important kingdoms were here, here,
Hi.
and here. But this one was the most important, ruled by a heavy person, or Biekt for short.
Biekt.
Knock knock, hit the door, it's Europe. The new prince wants everyone to try this hot new religion from Biekt. Please try this religion, he said. I said no.
No. Watch me. Try it.
Everybody again,
No.
quieter this time. And so Europe was put into place, and all the rules that came with it.
All
Then
the
the
rules.
government was stolen by another world. They made some rice worms, like making the government more, and making the government more like China's government, which is shit. Hi, China, they said. No, dipshit, said China. Can you call us Japan? So they called Japan, and on the telly. How about sunland? Said Japan. No, said
No.
China. And they stole the government blogs about themselves. And then they made lots of blogs and arts and other about themselves. Then they stopped
Then they stopped.
and kept it right here. And they conquered the north.
They
Get that
conquered
squared
the
away. A rich hipster died in a tornado.
Nobody gives a shit.
Ford visits China, died in a tornado. Again, learns a better version, which is more. Comes back, reinvents the world, and causes art and literature to die for a long time.
Hold
At the
on.
Royal Palace. Right here. And they conquered the north. Get that squared away. A rich hipster died in a tornado.
Nobody gives a shit.
Ford visits China, died
Oh,
in a
Filthy
tornado.
Frank,
Again,
what are we
learns a
gonna do
better
without
version,
you?
which is more. Comes back, reinvents reinvents the world and causes art and literature to die for a long time. And the royal palace turned into such a shit world of art that they really didn't give a shit about running. So if you live outside the world, how are you supposed to protect your sexy times from criminals? Hire us, Jesus. Everyone started hiring Jesus. Samurai hired rich criminals. Poor people who could not afford to hire rich important people hired. A rich hipster samurai did not hire samurai. The samurai became criminals, became organized and criminal powerful. They let the emperor still be emperor, but the shogun is actually the emperor. But the emperor is actually in control. But the emperor is actually shit. But the shogun is actually shit. Breaking news: the Mongols have invaded the news. We've invaded the world, said the Mongols. Yes, we've invaded you as well.
They've invaded both of the
Okay,
universe.
so the Mongols came ready for war and died. But they tried again and had a nice time fighting with the Japanese, but then died in a tornado. Then the emperor overthrows the shogunate, then the shogunate overthrows him back, and the emperor overthrows the shogunate. Then the shogunate overthrows him back. Now there's more shit, painting with less shit, collaborative shit, monkey shit, parties, gardening shit. It's time for who's going to be the next shit. Usually it's the shogun's age. The shogun doesn't have a kid, so he tries to get his brother to have a kid and could be the next shogun. No. He says okay, but then the shogun has a kid, but then his brother has a kid. So now who's it gonna be? Vote now on your phones. And everyone voted so hard that the palace caught on. The shogun actually didn't care. He was off somewhere doing poetry. Knock knock, it's Europe. No, they're not here.
No, they're not here.
Just want to sell some shit, like clocks and guns and samurai. So that's cool, but everyone's still fighting each other for control. Now criminals. And wouldn't it be nice to control the world, which right now is puppets with no one controlling them? And then he confiscated everybody's swords and made some rules. And now I'm going to invade Korea and then hopefully China and then hopefully the world. He said and failed and also died. But before he died, he told these 5 guys to take care of his 5 guys. And the 5 guys said, yeah, right. And he wins and starts a new government right here. And he still lets the emperor dress like shit, look confused. This is the new government, and they are very strict. So strict they closed the country. No one can shit and no one can come except for Jesus. Now that the entire country was not the entire country, population increased a lot. Yeah. Books were published, book studies. People started to study book science from books they bought for criminals. We're talking Japan, Jesus. Books, criminals, maybe even samurai. Over time, the economic and cultural prosperity began to gradually slow.
It's the United States.
It's Europe,
here to take your oil.
with huge boats, with guns. No, they're not here to take over. The country. Stop having it be open, said Europe. There's really nothing they could do, so they signed a contract that let these 5 guys visit Japan anytime they want. Choshu and Satsuma hated this. It sucks, they said. This sucks. And with almost very little outside help, they overthrew the shogunate and somehow made the emperor the shogun and moved him to Edo, which they renamed East Edo capital. They made a new government, which was a lot more shit. They made a new constitution that was pretty, and it was pretty Western. Do you know what else is Western? That's right, it's cock stuff. So what can we conquer? Korea. They conquer Korea, taking it from its previous owner, these 5 guys, and then go a little bit further. And Russia rushes in out of nowhere and says, stop, no, you can't take that. We were going to build a railroad through here to try and get some warm water. There's really nothing they could do, so they signed a contract. And Russia builds their railroad, supervised by a shit ton of soldiers. And then when the railroad was done, they downgraded to a fuck ton. Did I say I meant a shit? And Japan says, can you maybe? And Russia says, how about maybe you? Japan is kind of scared of Japan. You'll never guess who's also kind of scared of Russia. Great Russia. So Japan and Great Britain make an alliance together so they can be a little less breaking news. It's time for
World War I.
The world is about to have a negotiating table war because it's the 1900s and the trees are getting fucking crazy and all these empires are excited. Meanwhile, Japan has been a little less scared of Russia. And the next thing on their list is this part of China and the world. All that stuff belongs to Germany, which just had war declared on it by Britain because Britain was friends with Britain, which was being trespassed by Britain in order to get to Britain to kick Britain's ass because Britain was friends with Britain, who was getting ready to kick Britain's ass because Britain's getting ready to kick Britain's ass because someone from Britain shot the leader of Britain's ass. Or actually shot him. Britain is currently friends with Britain. Japan. So you know what that means.
Duh,
Japan. Which they wanted to do anyway. So they called Britain on the tellies to sort of let them know. Now the war is over. And congratulations, Japan. You technically fought in the war, which means you get to sit. You also get to join the post-war mega alliance, the League of Britons, whose mission statement is Great Depression is bad, and Japan's economy is now f***ing bad. But the military is doing just fine, and it invades Manchuria. And the League of Nations is like, no, don't do that. If you're in the League of Nations, you're supposed to... Mission statement, and Japan said, how about no? And Japan invaded more and more and more and more of China, and wants more. Which they wanted to do anyway, so they called Britain on the telly to sort of let them know.
You've got mail.
You dumb, stupid fuck. They all decided to be friends because they had so much in common. Breaking news. It's time for
World War II. The sequel. Now in theaters.
And the United States started not helping Britain and started helping Japan because they're Plus they're planning on invading the entire The United States is also working on a large, very huge telly, bigger than any other telly ever, just in case. But they still haven't joined the war. War looks bad, but then Japan fucks them in Hawaii and challenges them to war. And they say yes. And then Germany, as a symbol of friendship, declares war on Japan. So the United States goes to war in Europe. And they help the gang chase Germany back into the United States. And they also start chasing Japan. And they haven't used the telly yet and are curious to see if it works. So they drop it on the United States. They actually drop 2.
Telly 2.
The United States installed a new
Windows
by the United States government with just the right ingredients for a post-war economic meme. And Japan starts making tellies, samurai, auto shit, and camp as fast as they can, and also better than everybody else. They get rich, and the economy's caught on fire and burned down.
Bye. Alright. Take a word from that last part of the video. Bye.